friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I will cover types of chemical reactions. So here are 5 types of chemical reactions. Combination reaction, first one is combination reaction, decomposition reaction, next displacement reaction or single displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, redox reaction. We can also call it as reduction and oxidation reaction. So we will cover all these reactions one by one, starting with combination reaction. What is combination reaction? In combination reaction, 2 or more substances combine to form one new substance. What is combination reaction? 2 or more substances combine to form one new substance. In combination reaction, there is only one product. 2 और more reactants हो सकते हैं बच्चे हमारे combination reaction में, but हमारे पास सिर्फ एक ही product होगा. We will get only one product. अब कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स देखते हैं. हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन क्या बनाते हैं बेटा? वाटर बनाते हैं. अब इसको बैलेंस कर लो इक्वेशन को. ठीक है. अब बेटा यहाँ पे क्या है? ये भी एलिमेंट है, ये भी एलिमेंट है, और ये क्या दे रहा है? कंपाउंड दे रहा है. ठीक है. अब ऐसा एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. अब नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल देखिए. मैग्नीशियम ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट करके क्या दे रहा है हमें? क्या बना रहा है? मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड. तो अगेन इसमें भी क्या है बेटा? ये कंपाउंड है और ये क्या है? ये दोनों एलिमेंट्स हैं. अब हम एक कंपाउंड ले लेते हैं रिएक्टेंट साइड में. अभी तक आपने देखा क्या था? हमारे रिएक्टेंट साइड में क्या था? एलिमेंट्स थे, और हमें प्रोडक्ट में साइड में क्या मिल रहा था? कंपाउंड मिल रहा था. अब हमने क्या किया है? रिएक्टेंट साइड में कंपाउंड ले लिया है, और ऑक्सीजन ये क्या है? एलिमेंट है. ठीक है. तो हमें क्या? इट गिव्स CO2. Next is our decomposition reaction. Now decomposition reaction it is opposite of combination reaction. इसमें क्या होता है? एक कंपाउंड जो होता है ब्रेक्स इनटू 2 और मोर सब्सटेंसेस. कुछ एग्जाम्पल देखिए इसमें. वाटर है, इलेक्ट्रिक करंट पास किया वाटर में, बीच में मत गो देयर. तो इट गिव्स हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन. अब इसको बैलेंस कर लो इक्वेशन को. and this process is also called as electrolysis. Now next example is of calcium carbonate. When heat is supplied to calcium carbonate, it gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide, and this reaction is called thermal decomposition. अब इस एग्जाम्पल को बेटा देखिए, इसको क्या बोलते हैं, इस रिएक्शन को थर्मल डिकम्पोजिशन, क्योंकि इसमें हीट की वजह से क्या हो रहा है, हमारी डिकम्पोजिशन हो रही है. नाउ थर्ड एग्जाम्पल इज व्हेन सिल्वर क्लोराइड is exposed to sunlight, but you will get silver and chlorine. Do you know where this reaction is used? When silver chloride is exposed to sunlight, this reaction is used in black and white photography. Now our fourth example is of digestion of food. In digestive system, complex substances are broken down into simpler substances. Complex substances are broken down into carbohydrates, are broken down into glucose, and proteins, they are broken down into amino acids. Now our next reaction is displacement reaction. In this reaction, more active element displaces less active element. Now question comes, how do we come to know which element will displace the other element? So the answer is reactivity series. This reactivity series you have already studied in class 9th. Okay. So this is the reactivity series for metals. You can also remember like this, please stop calling me a zebra, instead try learning how copper saves precious gold. So in this case, potassium is the most reactive element and gold is the least reactive element. As you move down from top to bottom, the reactivity decreases. So if we take an example of sodium, iron and hydrogen, in this case sodium is more reactive than iron. Now hydrogen we have also taken hydrogen. Why we have included hydrogen? It is a non-metal. Since it is electropositive in nature. Since it is electropositive in nature and can be displaced by metals, So this reactivity series you have to remember. It will be helpful while solving the equations. Which element will displace the other element? If you do not know this reactivity series, it will be difficult for you. So here is the reactivity series for non-metals. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Fluorine is the most reactive and iodine is least reactive. Now let's take some examples. What happens when zinc is reacted with hydrochloric acid? It gives zinc chloride and hydrogen. Now what is happening here? Displacement of, so this reaction is an example of displacement of metals. Next example is of non-metals. What happens when potassium iodide is reacted with chlorine? So it gives potassium chloride and iodine. Now iodine exists as diatomic. So now balance the equation. Now what is happening here is displacement of non-metals. Next reaction, where copper sulfate solution is next example is where iron nail is placed in, when iron nail is placed in copper sulfate solution. So what will be the equation for this? Iron when reacts with copper sulfate solution, it gives iron sulfate and copper. Now we all know the color of copper sulfate is blue. And in this reaction, precipitate will be formed. Now in this reaction, color of solution changes from blue to green. And copper being deposited here, what will happen? We will say reddish brown deposit on iron nail. Color of solution changes from blue to green. And reddish brown deposit on iron nail. Now what happens when copper is placed in iron sulfate solution? So no reaction will take place. Why? Since copper is, because copper is below iron in reactivity series. And it cannot displace iron.